Hey guys, and welcome back to another video of mine. In today's video, we're just gonna, it's gonna be a talk on strikers today. Obviously reports have come out about certain Tammy Abraham and Olivier Giroud, and then reports have come out also about Lukaku and Haaland as well. So I just wanna, sort of get into it, talk about those guys, and plus maybe Harry Kane as well. So if you do enjoy this video, please like the video, please subscribe as well, comment your thoughts on anything I'm about to say as well, and yeah, follow my social media below as well, Instagram, Twitter, Joe345. Yeah, let's just get straight into this. So, Matt Law reported saying that Chelsea are pretty much ready to offload Tammy Abraham for about 40 million, and Olivier Giroud is expected to leave in the summer as well. And also, one of Lukaku and Haaland are probably the most likeliest players that we will go for, because we want to get one big name striker in. And yeah, more reports came out saying if Giroud was to stay, which the club don't mind, it would only be a short-term deal as expected, and also he would play a bit part role in the team, so he wouldn't be like a main star, if you know what I mean. So, look. Let me start off with Tammy first, right? And I just feel like, for me personally, I don't understand the slander he gets. I don't understand the disrespect he gets. At the end of the day, I will keep saying this until somebody overtakes him. He is still our top scorer this season, right? And would I keep him over Timo Werner? Yes, I would. That's just my opinion. For me, the fact that we're going to sell two number 9s, like two number 9s, to keep Timo Werner and Kai Havertz, and then bring in maybe a striker in, I'm not sure about that. Because I know people are not for Kai Havertz being a number 9 long term. Even I wouldn't mind that personally. I actually think that's his best position, to be fair. Timo Werner is difficult because the way we want to use him here as a probably number 9, but at the same time, like a left forward, is the way he was used at Leipzig. Now for me, I don't want to sell Tammy in it. But if we was to, I do want 40 to 50 million. Because if the likes of Dominic Solanke are going to go for 20 million, if Ryan Brewster's going to go for 25 million from Liverpool to Sheffield United, Ollie Watkins went to Villa for like, was it 30 million or something like that? Like some ridiculous prices for these strikers that have never played in Champions League, never played have not had minutes in the Premier League. You know, some average strikers. Although Ollie Watkins is actually pretty good, by the way. The other two, Ryan Brewster and Dominic Solanke, yeah, they're done out here. Tammy would have to go for me 40, 50 million. At the end of the day, he's an England international. He scores goals. And I just feel like he's a very underrated striker. People who say he's trash, I don't understand that. I think he brings a lot into the game. I feel like for his height, he's pretty fast. I feel like he holds up the ball well. I feel like he links up the play. And he scores goals as well. At the end of the day, what you want your striker to do is score goals. And I just don't understand the slander for somebody who cost 0. Like, he cost 0. He didn't cost 50 million like Timo Werner, for me. Which is why I just think selling Tammy and keeping Timo for me is the wrong decision. Because at the end of the day, Timo in this team, the only system that fits him is a 3-4-3. Where can you put him in a 4-3-3? Up front, I'm not sure about that, if I'm being honest with you. Against teams that have high lines, maybe. But low blocks, I'm not sure. Left wing, people slandered Lampard for not putting him on the left. For putting him on the left. So, look, I'm not sure if selling Tammy and Giroud and keeping Werner is the right choice. But at the end of the day, I trust Tuchel. Timo is probably going to stay, and I just hope he does well at this club. Other than that, look, I feel bad for Tammy. When you look at it, he scored 12 goals this season. He has 6 assists. 6 assists, sorry. 12 goals, 6 assists. That's 18 goal contributions. And by the way, that's in 31 games. He's played 31 games this season. And another thing I say about Timo, everyone raves on about his goal contributions, 23 I think it is. Yet he's played 44 games. He's played the second most times for us this season, I think. Mason Mount's the only one who's played more games than him. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody correct me in the comments if you can. I'll check that after anyway. So yeah, I just think the way Tammy's been treated is unfair, and to an extent, I think the way Giroud's been treated is unfair. I was always expecting Giroud to leave anyway, and I never expected him to be a player that would start for us anyway. If he stays, he will be a bit part player, and I expect that anyway. And I think he's gonna leave. Obviously, he's gonna have his last Euros, and he's gonna have his last World Cup next year, because I'm guessing he will play beyond then. And then Tammy, look, the likes of Leicester been linked. West Ham have been linked. You know, those teams, those are good teams for him. He would slot right into those teams. Villa, I think, have been linked to him. All those clubs will pay the money for him. They would all do it because England, because let's be serious, England internationals, yeah, they're overrated in terms of prices. Declan Rice for like 80 million they wanted. Harry Maguire, 80 million. You know, Tammy now, Ben Chilwell, I know he's good, but 50 million for Chilwell. Come on, guys, let's be serious. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. That's really the main talking point on Tammy and Giroud. Tell me in the comments down below, do you think they should leave? And tell me why you think they should leave. Or if you think they should stay, tell me why you think they should stay. I think he should stay, and I've really stated my reasons why. I feel like as an all-round striker, I feel like he's good. I feel like the only problem with him is his aerial ability. Other than that, I think he's a very good striker for me personally. And I think he has the ability to really go to a top level for me. Giroud, don't mind him leaving. Always expected him to leave. It's going to be sad to see him go, but he was always a cult hero for this club. And, you know, the FA Cup, obviously he carried us in the Europa League, got the top scorer in that as well. So, credit where obviously last season in the top 4 race, very crucial to it alongside Pulisic. So, Giroud, cult hero. I don't know how he got the disrespect that he did. And yeah, it just is what it is from those two. Now we move on to this main bit of the video. Well, not really the main bit, but like, you know, just a debate here. Lukaku or Haaland? Now for me, this is tough, because if a certain Harry Kane was allowed to come to Chelsea, or like if Tottenham allowed us to negotiate, because Tottenham and Chelsea don't negotiate, so we're not going to get Kane blood. And I know Kane wants to stay at Chelsea. I know Kane wants to stay in the Premier League, not at Chelsea. What am I talking about? So, obviously reports came out with Kane, just to quickly say, Kane wants to leave Tottenham if they don't make top 4. And he wants to stay in England. And the likely candidates for his signature are Manchester United and Manchester City. And I think PSG are linked to him as well. I think we should go for him. I think if you're going to pay I'd rather pay 150 million for Kane than Haaland. And that's me being serious, because Kane is the best striker in the world. But that's beyond the topic. We're not going to get him anyway. It's impossible. It's never going to happen. Let's just focus on Lukaku and Haaland. So, for me, I would want to have Lukaku. Simply because, right, I look at Haaland, yeah, and I just think he's 20 years old. He can score goals. But you have got to consider Bundesliga. And if you watch those 2 games against Manchester City, it shows to you, if Haaland doesn't get service, he's not doing much in a game. He's not doing much. He wasn't their best player. Their best player was Jude Bellingham. And he's 17 years old. You know, I'm older than him. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness me, people, man. Oh, let me not drown my sorrows, seriously. Anyway, let's get back to the point of it. So, Haaland, 20 years old, very good striker. I just think he's somebody who needs chances. He needs service all the time to score goals. I look at Lukaku, and I've watched Inter this season, and when I've watched Inter, I've seen Lukaku create chances for himself. And that's something I've seen Conte level up his game properly. His first touch is a lot better. His link-up play is a lot better now. His sort of ability to create chances for himself is a lot better. He's not like like somebody who, because I always my problem with Lukaku was the guy would just stand there and wait for the ball to come to him. Now Conte's taught him to do more things as a striker, and he's doing a lot more. And for me, he's the complete striker. He's 27 years old, prime of his career. He's gonna cost what, 80 to 90 million compared to Haaland, who's gonna cost what, 150 million. When we think about it, we need a striker this summer. So if you want Haaland, then yeah, you watching this video, would you rather us then wait for next year to pay the 75 million, yeah, because let's say he doesn't leave this summer. He can't leave because the price is too high. So would you rather you wait for next summer to get him for 75 million and knowing that we're not going to get a striker, we're going to stick with what we currently have? Would you rather that, or would you just pay the money now? Like, just get the money now. No, not pay the money, sorry. Instead of that, Lukaku, you get Lukaku this summer instead, knowing you're never going to get Haaland. Just tell me what you'd rather. Would you rather Lukaku this summer, knowing Haaland's not going to come? Or would you rather not get Lukaku this summer? You know Haaland's definitely not going to come. Stick with what we currently have in attackers and wait for next season, for next year to get Haaland. Tell me what you think of that. For me, Lukaku has to be the one. He is the complete striker. The complete striker. He knows the Premier League as well. You know, he knows what type of defenders he will be facing. And for me, he's just a complete striker. He's just gone to the next level. You can see when Inter without him, they're so bad, Inter. Like, they rely on him so heavily, and I just feel like the respect for Lukaku needs to be raised now, you know? I remember everyone here in England, including myself, mocked him for his first touch in that. For me, great striker. And yeah, just tell me who you rather have, Lukaku or Haaland. My ideal would be Kane, but who is it going to be, Lukaku or Haaland for you? Because for me personally, Haaland's not going anywhere this summer. For me, the price is too high. It's too high for me. I don't think anyone's going to pay that. And then you got to pay the agent fees to Mina Raiola, who's going to want like a bunch. He's going to want a package, bruv. And then apparently his father, Haaland's father, wants a package as well. Bruv. And then the wages as well. Bruv. It's too much money. It's way too much money. No, I don't even think even we could even, with the amount of, you know, clauses would have to be in there. Then the fee as well. Then the agent fees. And then paying his dad as well. And then the contract as well. Oh, nah. He would cost us like 300 million. Trust me. In the long term. So yeah, I'd rather, if we was to get Haaland, get him next summer. But we need a striker this summer, guys. We need a striker this summer. So yeah, tell me in the comments below, like I said, who do you prefer? Lukaku or Haaland? State your reasons why. And like I said before, with Giroud and Tammy, are you happy with them leaving? If you're not, tell me why in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please like this video, comment, subscribe, like, share, do all of that stuff. Post notifications on, follow my social media down below. I'll see you lot in my next video. And yeah, guys, peace.